Welcome, folks. Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. Today was a fumble on GNPX, but you'll see it. Remember, you don't want to lose money like I do, or others, or most day traders. Get financial professional advice before making investment decisions. Dangers out here in these streets, so be careful. So our P&L running started bad right off the bat. No winning trades, 54 down, then 93, then up a little bit. We had one winning trade on GNPX, but $31, but the rest were all losers. And you can see there our efficacy is one winning trade for $31, but we had six at $20 that were bad. And we started off with NUAI. And this is a stock that has been hanging around for over 3 weeks. It's an energy stock, but I think it was delisted and relisted and doesn't have a whole lot of good financial data, but it had been crawling up from under $1. If you like our videos, like and subscribe. It costs absolutely nothing for you to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see other videos. And it started moving up, move up past $1, then to $2, and now where it's at, 3 and almost 4. So we thought we'd jump in with just 10 shares just to see what would happen. And we used our template. You can see the sell stop there. You can't see the sell limit because it's way up too high, 68 cents. I also changed a couple of things around. Increasing the size of the watch lists. You see the gappers and the pre-market scan, and then the trades down below. I need to, I think, move those around, line them up. That looks awful. But this way you guys can see the symbols and how they're moving and the volume a lot better, I think. So we fixed our sell limit, brought it back down, but the stock just wasn't up for it. So no big deal. It was a tiny loss, 80 cents. And then GNPX, we had been watching this. We got online about 10 to 6, and we had been watching this, but after, if you look at the 5 minutes, that trend reversal is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like 9 bars all red. It had sold down, so we weren't watching it. But once we were past the start of the open, it started moving back up again. So we jumped in and with a hurry for 1,000 shares. And here we're looking. I know I said there should be a rule to green bars and get out, but these bars were a lot smaller. They were spread out, and for me, they had the angle, and it looked like it was getting up there, and volume looked like it was punching in. And you see me there moving the stop back and forth. Yeah, on these stocks under $1, moving those stops, it's quite difficult. You have to have tighter stops. 18 cents was way too much, and 68 cents up was way too much. I think it has to be like 5 cents, 5 cents down, and maybe 10 cents up at the most. But we had a little bit of confidence in that it was going to go up. The one good news for today, even though we lost $85, is that we saw a stock like GNPX, which is a sub-dollar price stock, move up over $1 by later in the day. So I think that shows that people are starting to come back and getting a little bit of confidence. So that was a good thing. The bad thing is losing the $85, which puts us down over $100 down since August. So August, September, and now we're in the middle of October. We're down $100 in those 2.5 months. We also looked at COOT, but we got hit in the cootie. It had cooties. So yeah, this one didn't make it to the record. I just recorded being down $9. This one had been moving up since yesterday, but it had no strength. So it was a shot in the dark for us. And we're out. So back to NUAI, and this time it is now moving up higher. You can see there. And so we sold off on that red, we got taken out on that red bar on the left-hand side there, the 1 minute, and then it goes back up again 3-4 bars later, and we missed that one. We would have been a nice, from 392 to 422 would have been nice to take it, but we're kind of late. So we took it at 423, thinking that maybe 450 was good. Maybe there was some energy around it. And the gappers there, you can see it second. And we only took 50 shares. And we're using our stops well so far. Keeping us out of huge losses, but I think this would have been the sell right here, 430. I think that's all it was going to do. Yeah, there was not much to be had. So the stocks, the small caps are still weak. The SPY is started to go back up again to recover, which is good. NVIDIA didn't fare so well, I think. And OKLO lost a little bit. So maybe later in the day, things will be better. Of course, I say that now, and it's way late in the day, almost closing on the West Coast, after hours close. So unfortunately, we get taken out on this one as well. And it just adds to our dilemma during the day. Boom, it just fell. We go back to GNPX again. And you can see the pattern there. Come down, and it went back right back up off dead cat bounce right off of that VWAP there. And look at that. And we weren't in. And of course, it just builds a tall wick. So maybe it's a good thing we weren't there. But there was an opportunity there. Had we gone in there with our template somewhere around 52 cents, 52 cents, 53, up to 57, that would have been 4 cents with 1,000 shares. That would have been, nice little bundle to recover what we had lost, but it didn't happen. Unfortunately, with these, lower price stocks, especially in the dollar penny stocks, you gotta play the large share amounts, 500 to 1,000. Otherwise, it's not going to move the needle for you. So here we were thinking that it has an opportunity to go up to our next resistance level, which is 62 there. And what happened was we didn't hold it. So we've taken 2,000. We took 1,000 shares prior. We took another 1,000 shares now, and the key would have been to hold it. But hindsight is 2020. There was no way of knowing. Yeah, quick up and down. Our stop gets taken out. We're $80 now. At this point, I quit. I actually quit, exited, saved my report, but then I saw that it was back up again. So I went logged back in, and you see that it hit 70 there after that green bar there. And then now it's our trend reversal says, hey, it's going to go down. But it doesn't look like it wants to go down. It's 7 a.m. So it's a good hour to see if we're going to get some more buyers coming in. And we're sort of looking for a new high somewhere above 70. And we can't wait. We just jumped in. We're using our template again, so we have to adjust. This is way down below. See that? Well, I'm not about to lose 178 bucks. Not today. So I messed up here. I start moving the instead of watching it, it hits 73. I think it hits more than that. I think it goes back up to 78. And for watching the stop and the sell limits, I miss the top of the sell, because you'll see it go up right here. We're up at 40 bucks. And I'm thinking it's going to continue, and that 85.90 is a possibility. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't pay attention to how high it was going and say, I'm just going to work on fixing my stops. And of course, I'm being a dummy. Probably would have been a lot easier to move it right in the chart than what I'm doing there. And here we go. See, we're at 63. Now we're $62. We're only down $15, $14 on here. And we get as close as being down within 10 bucks. And this would have been the sell right here. And I think we go higher. We hit 80, 83. There you go. We actually had a profit on GN, and we failed to sell because I was too busy. And then the worst part was this hit over $1. I think I saw it hit $1.08 within half an hour after I took the last trade. So what happens here, we get stopped out. We don't earn as much. We reduced it a little bit, so that's good. But then we still have about $400, I think, and settle cash. So we jump in and we take another $20 loss, and that took us back to 80. So overall, good practice day. Unfortunately, it's a loss, but we'll have to recover. Just have to go out and hit the streets, make some more money. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, absolutely free. We'll get you more of these. Someone asked for a live stream on the New York Session Open. I thought I was going to do it today, but I wasn't quite ready. Thursday may not be a good day. I don't know if the rest of the week will be good. We got our reports on Friday, I think, and tomorrow. But next week, I think I'll probably look to do a live stream. It's certainly a lot easier than having to do the recaps. So happy trading, everybody. I hope you all got some and was all green and positive. Have a great day.